Whoosh. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz.
Ah, yes, there we are. Welcome, everybody to the live stream. Get some more music background here. I hope everybody's doing really good this fine Monday night. I am sorry I didn't stream last week. I got some sinus problems that basically went up into my head, and I was having some pretty severe headache problems and all sorts of fun stuff. As of the weekend, I shared it with the wife, and now she's got it, and it's gone down into her chest. So she sounds like she's been smoking for a little while at least. Got that husky voice going on. Not too bad, but still, lots of coughing. Oh, gosh. We've got Keyboard Monkey and Cougars and I think Pops and Terran Winterblade. How's everybody doing this fine Monday evening? I'm experimenting with things. I'm always trying new layouts and new whatever. I think this one has a bit more personality to it. I think I kind of like it better than the sterile kind of black and white one that I had in previous weeks. I still have that one waiting on the wings. I can switch to it almost whenever I want to. I got this problem with OBS that I need to talk to the authors about. I think my scenes have gotten corrupted, and I might have to remake all of them. We'll see. But if I change over to one of my other scene sets, it crashes. Don't know. I'm still figuring it out. But I hope everybody's up for some interesting developments on the new mod pack this evening. Moon Monkey just followed. Thank you very much for the follow, Moon Monkey. I appreciate it. We are playing, for anybody not in the know, we're playing modded Minecraft 1.12.2 Java edition on the PC. I'm not a console-y person. Sorry. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a fun Monday night. I am ready to cause some problems and generally see what kind of fun we can do. Let me wind up one of my fun little tricks here. Good news, OBS does keep a backup of every scene collection. Bad news, it may have already overwritten them, says Terran. Yeah. Unable to authenticate with Mixer. Try again later. Mixer might be having problems. Okay, I was going to wind up the interactivity thing, but apparently Mixer might be having some authentication problems. Okay, awesome. Let me start that up again and see what happens. Whoop, it's going to work. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Unable to authenticate. There's still so many problems behind the scenes with Mixer. I really want to love Mixer, but I'm constantly having problems with it, and it's frustrating. It's a great platform, potentially, but all the external tools that are available out there for it, I run into problems with authentication. More than half the time I want to use this interactivity stuff, and I can't get it to actually connect to their backend servers. It's frustrating. Very aggravating in many regards. Anyway, I'm going to skip off of that. Let's just hold off on that for the time being. I'll leave that window peeking out just a little bit to remind myself that it's there. And let's go over here. See what we can do. Yeah, so we are in the Wasted mod pack, GrimCo's Wasted mod pack. This is a 1.12.2 mod pack. Yes, I realize that apparently there are preliminary versions of Forge being worked on for 1.13, but there's no stable versions of Forge out. I'm not making a mod pack for 1.13. I've already had questions. But yeah, I think I think that this pack is kind of an evolutionary step, so to speak, from our GrimCo R&D pack. R&D was very much an R&D, a research and development kind of pack. It was a test pack to see what we could do with certain kinds of technologies at our disposal. And we did a lot to say the least. Do I have... Yes, I do. Okay. So let me get right about here-ish. Hope a gas does not spawn in behind me. That is a thing. But yeah, I think that R&D was kind of a stepping stone where we experimented with some ideas and stepped outside of our normal comfort zone and figured some things out. Now that we know how to use those tools, we've gone a step further with Wasted. And Wasted is basically a wasteland mod pack where the land outside is a burning hellscape. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it scenic? Anything from mud to fire to lava. There was a lava pool down there. I have consumed all of it. Where's the other one? There's the other lava pool right there. That's always been just a hole. Yeah. This is my jungle dome. This is a biosphere generated using the Lost Cities Biosphere's World Gen properties, where you can have one set of World Gen rules inside, like a jungle biome, and then you have another set of rules for outside, like Phantasmagoric Inferno and Quagmire and all of this stuff. You can make some really weird world combos. Huga says, looking nice. Thank you very much. I made this fun little thing. This is my, I call it my bungalow. It's not really a bungalow from the building style. That is an architectural style that's got rules. I just like the word. I think it's fun. We have the stuff that is vertical camo netting. There's 3 different kinds. I think there's woodland, there's desert, and there's snow. And that's my lemon tree. And I actually don't need this anymore, but whatever. I've got a couple different kinds of wood from some lights and darks on contrast. But it's predominantly jungle wood with jungle tree logs for vertical supports. I've got some birch fencing in here. The floors are a combination of jungle and birch right now. I've got my central column, my main support column. This is where my bedroom is. Got some more camo netting for privacy up here. This is Gear Swapper by McJitty. Go guess. This is a stone storage for multi-storage. Really fun mod. I like it. I like the fact that you can actually have storage that doesn't require vertical clearance. It requires horizontal clearance. I think that's neat. You consumed the lava. A bit spicy, don't you think, says Keyboard Monkey. I definitely had some indigestion afterwards. This is my upper area, my basically my outlook kind of an area for seeing how things are going. Way over there in the distance. And this thing right here might give you a clue as to one of the mods that's in the pack. We are using Mechanism in the pack. Mechanism for 1.12. Here is my garden. You can probably spot a whole bunch of stuff that's not vanilla. We are using Harvest Craft. I begrudgingly use Harvest Craft because it's basically one of the better food mods, but I do think it's getting too big for its own britches. I'm tempted. I'm working with some people, kicking around the idea of making a closer to vanilla, easier to configure, more simple and streamlined food mod. That is being talked about. So yeah, we would just need to dig up an artist for, well, the food, but we're working on that problem. Oh, by the way, I found glowstone in the polar chasm biome. Yes, Pops, there is actually glowstone above ground in the polar chasm, above and below, I think, in the polar chasm biome. Plus, we have quartz, nether quartz, in the nether biome. So, like, under the Phantasmagoric Inferno, the burning area, there's actually nether quartz out there. So there's a lot of stuff you don't actually have to go to the nether for if you don't want to. You just have to adventure around a little bit in the overworld. Let's see. Got more... Oh, and Pops is on the server with me right now. He's keeping me company. We've got more camo netting kind of guarding the fence line for the garden, so I can work in the garden in peace and not have to worry about getting pot shotted at by skeletons. This is the first floor of my little workshop area. I've got these little nooks in here that I stuck these lockers in. This is a dense stone storage from multi-storage. Like I said, really fun mod. And like I have certain machines, like my sawmill outputs to this. So if I go get some wood, it will saw and then output directly into this. It's really nice. I like it. This is my ore processing. Bautissimo, you're getting a little overeager. I might have to turn him off for now. Hey, what's going on, Pirate of Old? How are you? Input hopper into a mod called Powered Thingies. It's actually a very nice early to mid-game mod. Really fun starting stuff. It's got a lot of really useful things. It fills some niche gaps that like MFR or like Industrial Foregoing would fill, but it's a lot more simple and streamlined of a mod. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. This is the powder maker. It crushes ore. Goes down into the hopper, comes across here to the powered kiln, which is their electric furnace. And then it outputs over here into this storage. I've got metallurgic infuser from Mechanism. This is my osmium compressor. Outputs over here. I actually don't use it very much, so this is the tech locker where all this stuff goes. What is... Oh, yeah, it's my spare incinerator, my generator. I don't need that anymore. Enrichment chamber that I've been using with Mechanism. This is where fun stuff starts getting in. This is tech guns. I have a bio gun that I use that's really neat. Tech guns gives you this extra tab up here that has all these extra slots for like night vision goggles and work gloves that increase your digging speed and your mining speed. This is a glider slot, back slot item, which is really neat. It's like open gliders or whatever. I've got ammo for a really big AS-50. It's a 50 cal sniper rifle. And this is the bio tanks that I use for these things. You have food slots, auto-eat food slots, which is really nice. Your empty clips go in here in these ammo slots also. But, oh, the wife is here. Hello. Yeah, I have to give Miss Moab a little bit of leniency. Everybody be nice to her. She's heavily medicated this evening. She's high on cough syrup. So, Brody cough syrup. Sits in the quarantine corner and waves. Yeah, exactly. I am thinking... Hang on a sec. I'm noticing chat on screen is not working quite as it's supposed to be. I'm having some infrastructure problems on Mixer tonight, apparently. Yeah. Okay. So Tech Guns is a really cool tech mod that adds guns, actually. There is an ammo press for it and a metal press for stuff like plates and panels and whatever to use in building the guns and armor. The chemical lab is used to make a whole bunch of the actual, like, you can make gunpowder with it, but it's got plastics that you can make. A lot of the ammo, stuff called creeper acid that you can make that's used to process other materials, fuel tanks for flamethrowers, air compressed tanks for other weapons, nether charges for different guns, nuclear power cells, all sorts of fun stuff. And there's still some machines from that mod that I haven't even made. Here's another chem... Yeah, this is a chem lab that I've got. It is sideways at the time, and I'm not sure why it's sideways. Weird. Anyway. This was getting tree oil and processing some of my raw rubber. Do I have any more of that? I do. Raw plastic, sorry. It was processing some of my raw plastic, so I'm going to put that right here. Oh, no, that generates raw plastic. I need to smelt this. Ugh. Let's do that. Let's get... I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to get 4 of these things right now. And if you take this out, you put this in, it will process a log and get this cool little animation. And you get this, raw rubber, which then gets processed into plastic. You cook the plastic into refined plastic. Yeah, chat's not working. I don't know what's going on. Mixer seems to be having some authentication problems. Again. Let me see if I can log in. Oop. Yeah, it's been like more than a week, and they're still having problems. The week before the Olympics, they were having major authentication problems, and it is starting to wear thin. There we go. It has all this cool stuff that it does. Let's see. Compressor, nothing terribly interesting. See, the sawmill is just going to work, and it exports out into that. This is what my primary storage started off as, with just some chests, right? And as you can tell, we have iron chests. But if I open that, we go down here, I've suddenly got these big lockers, I'm going to start getting into refined storage here in a little bit. This is a charging station from Tech Gun, so you can charge up stuff that requires electricity. But I also do have a battery over here I can do the same thing in. This battery's linked to another one behind a wall somewhere. Man, Battissimo is just... Hang on a sec. Let me see if I can fix some of this nonsense that's going awry. Yep. Okay, that can log in. Why can't Mix It Up log in? Let's see. Timers. Here we go. Ooh. Let's see if that helps. Okay. Wow. Battissimo likes you very much. I love the look of the lockers. It's storage that looks like a support pillar. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I really do like it. I'm getting lag on my end. Is everybody able to... That's not going to work. I'm just going to close. Oh, and suddenly the stream came back. I'm going to have to set my stream down to 480. I'm getting these weird bouts of lag going through the Dallas server. I don't know what's going on. This is my Cooking with Blockheads kitchen. I've got my market right here for buying different seeds and saplings and stuff. I can actually you can buy spawn eggs for like cows and sheep and whatever. Cow. I need to buy a couple of sheep because I'm constantly short on string and wool. Pig. Then there's saplings, the different kinds of harvest craft trees. And then you've got loads of harvest craft trees. Normal saplings. More trees, more seeds, etc., etc. Here's my press for harvest craft. I've got a pair of refrigerators that are jammed full of stuff. And this makes it so that basically, let's say I want to do sort by hunger restored. I want to make a kiwi jelly sandwich. Click on it once. I get the kiwi jelly sandwich. That's it. Takes all the steps out of things. I'm actually going to put this in here as my backup food. Yes, this is a chemical lab filled with lava that's made for use for making different sets of ammo from different sets of ammo from Tech Guns. I'm getting slight hiccups at my end, but that could just be, as likely be my end right now. This Terran. Keyboard Monkey says everything seems fine. Pop says still live here. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's something between me and the Dallas Center that doesn't like. Okay, so one thing that you've probably seen is hazmat suit. I've got a hazmat suit on. It is fairly repaired. Let's go upstairs. Let's see. If you'd keep an eye on the top middle where it says poison none, status 100%. Uh-oh. Got it. Sniper rifles. Let's see. If you look now, poison average 100%, max 100%, status 99, and that is going down. I'm using air. It's called energy, but basically you have compressed air in the suit, and I have 994, 993, and that goes down. So out here, if I were to take off, say, my helmet, suddenly I'm unprotected. I've got weakness, poison, and slowness. The poison will take me down to half a heart. I gotta wait for those effects to actually go off now. 3, 2, 1. And they'll all disappear. Suddenly I'm fine. I will start healing back. It says hurt in the top left corner. You might not be able to see that. Oh, it went away. I heard of old says I want one of those. A sniper rifle? Oh, and look. See? Here's a perfect example of nether quartz in the overworld. So yeah, let's go back in. You have to use an iron door. You can't use wood doors or like, if I put solid blocks there, it would block off the air. But if I left that door open for too long, or I didn't have an iron door in there, I had a wooden door, then you would end up with the air leaking back and forth. There's actually good air in this dome. So I can take off my hazmat suit and I don't suffer any ill effects. I think if I put this on, that gives me the HUD. Incomplete. I can just take that off for the time being. So inside the domes, you have clean air. If we go back here, I'm going to have to put this back on. But we have these monorails that connect. I'm just going to go over here. Excuse me. The pigmen are constantly on the rail. Whee! This is a mod called Railroads by Mallrat208. And it adds attachments you can upgrade your armor boots with. Works pretty much every armor in the game. Your boots have wheels on them that let them behave like a minecart. So I constantly have a minecart accessible, even though I don't actually have a minecart. It's great. This was the starting dome. This is where spawn is, and this is the first building I made so that when people log on to the server, they've got a garden, got some other melons over here. There's an apple tree. I don't know who put the sign up that said spawn hut of Bois. Fox put that up there. A little bit of workspace. Second floor with a kitchen, press, a bed. So basically, you know, starting space. You have access to play, I believe, don't you? I think you do. We've got the actual machine hut over here. And there's somebody set up an automated process for gunpowder, for flint and sand. I actually need flint. And I need sand, so hey, that works. Crusher. Igneous extruder. Chem lab, I'm not sure what they're doing over here. Metal press. Ammo press. Yeah, incinerator for power. But they've also got some solar panels up, if you look. What is this? What is in that? I wonder. Magma crucible. Oh, crude oil. Wow. Found some shale oil. That's nice. This is a mixture of powered thingies and mechanism. Induction smelter from thermal expansion. More mechanism basic factories. I really do love the factories. I need to start getting back into those. Storage. I need to get into modular storage again. I didn't realize they put a basement down here. Wow. Okay, that's nice. This is new. Gas burning generators. Okay, so somebody's automated gas making. I know we had some lava gens down here. It looks like they got upgraded, though. And there's a combination of solar panels as well. So, hey, that's cool. Anyway. The pigmen want to play on the tracks. Yeah. Hey, Dark Preacher. What's going on? I'm not good at hard. I'm barely surviving simple dome craft. Well, I mean, technically speaking, you can keep it as simple as you want to if you stay in the domes. You don't have to go out of the domes right now. If you want to go early to mid game, you don't have to actually leave the domes. The domes is where, like, mining outside of the domes is where all the good resources are. What did I hit? Oh, my boots died. Okay. We don't have an option turned on. I'm going to have to remember that. Using the boots actually degrades. I forgot a setting. Now I need to go make a new pair. I'm just going to stand here for a sec. Can I get... Let's see. I'm at half a heart. 74, I think... 60? Trying to gauge when the poison drops off. There we go. Below 50%, no poison. There we go. So the poison's gone. I could heal now standing here, but if I just go to here, suddenly it's mostly pure air. So, okay. Yeah, I forgot a setting on the rail riders. I need to go make a new pair of boots. Hold on. Let's see. Let's put that up. Sand. Oh, actually, no. I need to get this and this. I grabbed these specifically. I need glass. I need gold. Hello, gold. Got on here. I've been using this quite a bit, actually. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just vanilla stuff. And then we can do hazmat boots. Hooray! And I have complete protection again. Put that back. Put that back. I already made some glass. I'll have more glass. I'm going to put the plastic sheets over here. This should be donezo, which means I'm going to toss that in there. Awesome. Okay. Thank you very much, Pirate World. I'm quite sure she definitely needs it. Delicious water. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Evian, spelled backwards, is naive. Okay. So, let's go through a quick breakdown here. We've got Forge. Ooh. Akashic Tome, very, very tiny mod that adds one thing, a book that lets you consolidate all your handbooks and manuals from other mods. Useful. Base is a dependency mod for other mods. Let's see, Baubles, same thing. Better questing. We actually do have better questing. This is going to get changed. It's being worked on by a Foxbot. Let's see, quests. In the beginning, we have starter quests with little bits of story. Getting some starter food, getting some starter resources. I need to... That one? 1, 2, 3. Can't has diamonds. I think. Detect and submit. Yeah, okay, that one's done. Getting obsidian. This will get you flint and steel. Potato and cheese pierogies. Actually, I have that also. A lot of these quests have changed slightly. See? Flint and steel. Potato and cheese pierogies. A lot of these are consume quests. They're not supposed to be. They have been since fixed. We just haven't updated yet. 1 magma block. Oh, I've got some of those. 1, please. Detect. 5 magma creams. That's awesome. I actually need those. I don't have that. We don't have any soul sand locations in the overworld. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we do. We have corrupting sands. There are places in the overworld where you can get soul sand. I haven't found any yet. I'm going to need to go find one. That's interesting. And wither skeletons are supposed to be spawning in forests. These things called ominous forests, ominous woods in the overworld. Wait, there are quests now, says Kugas. Yes, there are quests. We've got, see, you did it. There is killing the wither. But there's also, like, getting started in tech guns. This has actually been fleshed out now by Foxbot. At least some of it has. Thermal studies. See, getting all the different machines. And there's different tiers of these that actually have some rewards to them. Basics. See, this gets 2 piles of... Oh, we need to redo this because we're not using that anymore. Yes, those need to be redone. You can zoom in and out on these, but basically... Satchels. There's different sets of quests to kind of... It's supposed to be a hand-holding. We're not throwing tons of loot at you. If anything, you're probably going to get food more consistently than anything, because that's going to be a... We're using Hunger Overhaul, and that is going to be a thing that you're going to need regularly to keep healing. But let's see. Fish food. Oh, aqua chow. I didn't know that was a thing. Fluxed aqua chow. I really didn't know that was a thing. Getting into advanced power generation. This is to give people a kind of a guided experience to let them know what there is and what the mod does. New furnace, powered furnace. Never see the day. Writing thing. Okay, there's some spell checking that needs to be done in here, apparently. Environmental sciences haven't been done yet. Mechanical construction. Harvest craft has been started. Miscellaneous stuff. Getting sync started. We actually have sync by Aichon in here, and I want to get that done. So many typos. Why do we have Fox do this again, says Dark Preacher. The quarantine patient is here. Everybody wave. Everybody say hi. He's so weak. But still cute. Yeah, stuff like making a block looks fancy. There's a chisel. It's just, you know, kind of guiding the experience along and letting people know what options they actually have, etc., etc. Sad. Oh, yeah, science acquisitions and defense. This is going to be long-term stuff. We haven't done that yet. Anyway, we do have quests. If you hit the grave key, it's the key to the left of your 1 key. Wrong box. Then you can actually open up quests. We're going to be adding to those. I'll put that in there for the time being. Got my little ender chest. I can put that in there. Hey, Necromancer King, what's going on? Dark Preacher says feel better. That's an order. Necromancer King says feel better. Let's see. Okay. One thing I wanted to work on. Actually, I'll keep that out because we're going to need it. Let's keep going over the mods, right? Better questing. We're using biomes aplenty for a lot of the biomes for the overworld, both in and outside the domes. Let's see. Chisels and bits. Comforts is a simple little mod that adds sleeping bags and hammocks. Content Tweaker is a almost entirely behind the scenes kind of a mod. Cooking for blockheads. Cyberware, self-augmentation. I actually want to get into this. I'm curious to see if there's any stuff that would help resist like the poison effect outside from need to breathe. I'm not sure. Chance cubes. Nothing says test subjects sent to die like chance cubes. Yeah, we're not putting chance cubes in the mod pack. I have a thing against chance cubes. It's Twitch live streamer fodder. Elevator mod. This adds the elevator from open blocks. Just that block. That's all it adds. Ta-da! I need to put some of these in because I could swap out a whole bunch of this space with these things if I wanted to. What do they require? Yeah, see? Wool and ender pearls. I have some ender pearls, but I don't have a lot of wool. Which reminds me. Oh, wait a minute. Silly me. Use the hoe. Oh. Not that kind of hoe. What is that? Oh, that's sesame seeds. That's the wrong plant. Oh. You're cotton. That's what I want. Apparently with Harvest Craft, if you harvest using a hoe, right-click with a gardening hoe, you get more? Question mark? From the plant? I think... Yeah, okay. Okay. Go over here. I do have some. I'm not gonna make any. I would need to make a whole bunch, but I can at least start stockpiling my string. Okay. Let's see. Ender tanks. Pretty self-explanatory. Ender tanks and ender buckets. Environmental tech. MC multi-part, which is needed for, I think, connected textures or something. Not sure. We've got mechanism the thermal suite of mods. I think if you simply look up poison, some of the cyberware stuff could show up. Oh, okay. I might try that here in a second. Exchangers. These are really cool. They're basically like... block exchangers. Really simple things. They're awesome. I really like the exchangers mod specifically because there are different types, different series that you can actually craft. There are some that use mechanism parts. There's a whole line that use thermal expansion parts. Then there's some basic ones that use only vanilla stuff, but instead of being able to recharge them, they have a durability bar. And the higher the grade and quality, the larger the durability. 8,192 durability, 4,096, 1,024, 512, etc., etc. Then you could start with one that's just wood. Got 256 exchanges, and it's basically, a couple of eyes of Ender and some logs and, very basic stuff. It's a really nice mod. I like it. It's got great progression to it. Let's see. Flux Networks. Flux Network is very cool. It is a wireless power transmission system. It's got some stuff we're still figuring out, but Battissimo's getting overeager again. Question, is the pack available or is it still in testing? We are still testing Keyboard Monkey, but I do feel it is getting very, very close. We're waiting for a couple of key components. We have Portal Gun. I should see if I can make a Portal Gun. That would be nice. Grab Strength. And Nether Star. Ender Pearl Dust. Okay, I'm not making one of those anytime soon. The pack is in internal testing right now, so it's basically just accessible to my patrons and some other folks that we've got that help actually develop the pack. If you do want to kind of grab it early, you become a patron of mine. It is also going to become available to other people within the GrimCo group, basically, that have patrons. You'll be able to get theirs, like Dark Preacher and Saffron and some other folks. You'll be able to become patron of theirs and get into it here soon. That's going to be starting up in the next couple of days. But it's still internal testing. It is probably at least a week or two away from actually getting released to the public because we still have a couple of critical problems. Like, okay, example number one. My pack is an alpha and testing, and it is slightly similar, but it is a very lightweight pack. Only 63 mods right now. My patrons get early access. Yeah, Dark Preacher is doing a similar concept to this, but a bit more streamlined and less stuff in it. Right now, if I go outside, this is one key kind of flaw that we've ended up with in the mod pack. If I go out here, I'm exposed to the poisons of the atmosphere, right? The only way... Where's the city? There's a city over there. Let's go slogging through the mud. Oof, oof, oof. Blorp. Then we go slogging through the ash. Run under here real quick. There's a city over here. And I could go, like, start killing some of the lost souls, the bad guys, inhabiting those buildings. Get better loot, get more ammo, get more resources, etc., etc. It's kind of a challenge. Problem is, it's in the outside poisonous air. So solution number one, well, first, we have a bug. If I kill one of the bad guys in a building and they respawn, a new one spawns, the server will crash. McJitty's looking into it. It's okay, but it is a bit of a bug. Problem number two. Because of how Need to Breathe works, I have to have the hazmat suit. This is the only set of armor that will resist the outside elements right now in the whole pack. That's it. So we have all these other really cool high-tech armor pieces that I can show you from tech guns and from other mods, but they don't actually work against the poison. You go outside, you'll still take tick poison damage and whatnot. And if you look at my armor bar right now, I'm at 3.5 out of 10. This hazmat suit is very, very bad. +1, +3, +2, +1. That's it. I'm very poorly armored right now, which means the guys that hit like trucks in the actual Lost Souls mobs that are spawning, they've got tech guns body armor, they've got weapons from tech guns, and they can hit pretty hard, and we don't have armor to match it. So that's a problem right now. Have you taken a look at the bunker doors from TG2 6 iron plates? Yeah, those are super nice. I might actually swap to that because you can click on them instead of having to use buttons. +2, +2, +1, plus. Yeah, each one of these, this is a half of a thing. So this and this are +2. That is a whole of that. And this is 3. So that is basically 1.5. This is 2, so that's +1. It's complicated. I don't actually have, I have 10 hearts, but I actually have 20 health, according to Minecraft. It's one of the dumbest things they ever actually did in terms of tracking stats and stuff. It makes it very confusing, but you get used to it. So, right now, like if we do chest, actually that's another good example, at Tech G, there's combat armor, right? There's miner's armor, which gives you bonuses, like there's movement speed bonus and mining speed bonus. The combat armor gives you movement speed and knockback resistance, no mining bonus. There's steam armor. You get an extra heart with this, and mining speed bonus, and knockback resistance, but there's no, you know, there's no, like, no movements. I don't think, yeah, no movement speed. Commando gear. Underwater movement speed, a big bonus there. Movement speed. And it has oxygen gear built into it. The problem is the oxygen gear from this isn't tied into Need to Breathe because Need to Breathe doesn't have an API to support it yet. So there's a lot of stuff that we are very early on with. We're on the cutting edge of doing this kind of pack with Need to Breathe, and we are literally talking to McJitty every single day about Need to Breathe, Lost Cities, Lost Souls. All 3 of those, we are constantly giving him feedback. Hey, it would be nice if we found this bug, and I cannot stress enough how nice he has been and how accommodating he has been. We have hazardous environment gear. It's got oxygen, underwater, mining speed, move speed, underwater mining bonus, knockback resistance, but it doesn't work against the actual Need to Breathe, and that's a problem. Exosuit, same thing. Powered armor. This is powered armor from Fallout 4. That's what it looks like. It's great. It's awesome. Malrad is working on an armor plate upgrade for the hazmat suit, I think. No, he's working on a separate mod that will be able to use armor plates and environmental upgrade that will work with Need to Breathe. And he said what he might do is have these armor pieces, like you can get the steam helm and slot it into his armor helmet and get the look and the benefits, but, or something. So we have a great idea that's got a key flaw to it. Need to Breathe is awesome, but at present, if we can't get some problems resolved to make all the rest of the armor in the pack usable, it's not very... It's doing more damage than it is good to the content of the pack. And that's just a hurdle. It's one of these things that I did not really think about ahead of time. And I probably should have. Let's see. There's constructor and storage. Oh, yeah, I'm not making one of these. I forgot. We need to change the recipe on these because they use nether stars, which is dumb. Okay. Yeah. We need to remove the beacon from this because it doesn't need a freaking beacon for a shell constructor. I'm not going to force people to defeat the Wither to make a clone. We're going to need them earlier than that. Let's look for poison. Here is poison. Okay. RF tools module. Poison environmental module. This module gives poison when you use it. I don't know why you would. Yeah, there's Florb of liquid poison, which is from Biomes of Plenty. There's poison splash potions and lingering field potions. There's the poison ivy plant. The block and chisel called poison, which has never made frickin' sense to me. Yeah, there's not. At Cyberware. Let's look at it this way. Do you have a way of getting sugarcane? Yes, we do. We have deserts in the overworld, and we actually have, like, we have deserts outside the domes. We have some deserts inside, but we have deserts outside the domes. Plus, we actually have, a lot of biomes inside the domes, good biomes, clean biomes in the biospheres that have them. But one thing, make a market, because in a market somewhere, it's in here somewhere. Good God, Harvestcraft, come on. Okay, white mushroom spore. Yeah, seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, beetroot seeds, cocoa beans. Then there's saplings for different fruit trees and paper trees and whatever. Normal saplings, dates, figs, olives, cashews, vanilla, right. Somewhere in here, it's either a seed or it's just listed as sugar cane. What's that? Maple sap? Oh, yeah. Maple syrup, right. Then there's the eggs, the spawn eggs. Bone meal, leads, name tags, queens. I think there's a seed for it. A sugar cane seed. But it is in here. Cotton seed somewhere. Yeah. You can buy sugar cane in there. In the market. It just takes 1 emerald. You have to go outside to get it. Hey, Ferg, what's going on? Epic bacon to make the beacon. Wait, can I make the epic generator power system again? Well, no, because we don't have the epic bacon generator. The rainbow generator or whatever it was. No, the culinary generator, that's what it was. We don't have the culinary generator anymore. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to get into sync, but we can't get into sync because I'd have to go defeat the Wither for that. I tell you what I can do, though. Let's get this and put this away. I'm out of shotgun rounds. Let's go make some more torches. Perfect. Can I... What happens if I do that? I think that gives me a whole bunch of sticks. Think. Yep, it does. Sticks. Awesome. Okay. Well, I can do in the meantime. I can do get a whole stack of these, and I don't actually need a whole stack. Really, I only need. There we go. Do that. That. Okay. Let's see. I bought a birch tree sapling, and I've started to make a birch tree grove so I could upgrade some of the stuff. Oh, I see a magma slime. Is he going to peek up again? Let me go get some high ground over here. Hey, Aerodonnie. The jungle bungalow. There it is. Magma slime hopping up and saying hi every once in a while. This is a phantasmagoric inferno around here. That's a cavern. And it curves all the way around the biome that I'm looking for. Let me think. This is Outback, and I'm going to take it off the biomes list. This is Dead Forest, and I'm going to take it off the biomes list because it's not dead enough. There's too many trees. Like good trees. That's what I'm looking for. Back here somewhere, there is actually an ominous wood. Here's the back door. I know I made one somewhere. Okay, those are evil and vile. I left them on initially. After having to put up with them myself, I'm considering turning them off. Because, honestly, they're a pain in the ass. Okay. I'm actually going to get... like that. Good enough for government work. Okay, in theory, in the ominous wood, we're supposed to have skeletons spawning. I have not seen a one. This is ominous woods, but I don't have the normal fog like I should have. You really gotta watch for those little white tufts of evil. Oof. Ah, nope. Oh, I do have wither. Yay. Is he gonna wear off? What's going on, server? I don't know what's going on. That's perfect. That's fine. Okay, we're going to go through ash. Slog through some mud. Whoop. Altissimo, I swear. I'm going to have to talk to the devs on that. They've changed something about that bot. Might be too small of an area for the fog to change color. You would be surprised, sir. Okay, I'm just going to go this way a little bit. A little bit. I'm not sure what biome that is. Phantasmagoric Inferno. More Quagmire. Oh, here's a monorail that goes somewhere. Oh, this is a dead-end monorail. There's more city over there. I'm going to... over here. Let's see. Got my biogun ready. I also have a really big honking sniper rifle if I need it. Phantasmagoric Inferno. There. Goodbye. Incendiary rounds.
Sound waves reaching the microphone are changed into impulses of electric current.
Yeah, see, ominous woods. You can see where it closes in there.
Musical experience you can have.
It's very dark. There we go. I'm not sure what dome this goes to. I'm just wandering. Heard a cow, I think, or a horse. There's some pigs and cows. Yeah, sure enough.
Stop hitting me.
And this is, by the way, even though I'm not under the effect. Why do I still have wither? Even though I'm not under the effect of, this is a bug I need to talk to McJitty about. Even though I don't have the effects of poison and slow and all that, your run speed is distinctly slower outside, even in a hazmat suit. Don't know why. But if I'm inside a dome in the hazmat suit, my run speed is a lot higher. Not sure. I'm going to take a different route down here. This is a junction, a monorail junction. There's also supposed to be a lot more stuff, especially since it's nighttime. There'd be a lot more stuff spawning down here, but there's not, and I'm not sure why. There's still some bugs, needless to say. It's one of the reasons why the pack's not public yet. There's still some bugs, and a few of those bugs are things that might cause you to either have to reset your world or end up with, like, ugly world gen chunk lines and stuff like that. And I'm trying to avoid releasing a pack that causes that. I want to get the big bugs out of the way before. Oh, and this is one of my favorite biomes. This is the Polar Chasm. It's actually a Biomes of Plenty nether biome that we're using in the overworld. If you dig around in here, let me see if we can find some. There is glowstone that you can find in the overworld in that biome. I'm not sure if I'm going to find any, but, you know, hey, whatever. I think part of it may be the pigment eating up the spawn cap. Yeah, and I'm starting to wonder about that. I think that we need to revisit our rules for spawning. I think there's a lot of stuff spawning that shouldn't be. Like, there's a zombie right there. Let's see. This is a desert biome. This is a desert dome. I think somebody made a base here, but I can't remember who. Yeah. This was actually the first biome that we spawned in. This was supposed to be the spawn biome. Spawn dome that we started in. But there's no trees here, and I thought it was kind of unjust, so I moved the spawn. Quicksand, hey! I thought that was a rather harsh way to start, so I moved the spawn one dome up. I think to the next dome this direction. Let me go see. Yeah, there's some things that seem like good ideas initially that I thought would be really amazing for the mod pack. But as I have started to experiment and actually play through, some of those ideas haven't panned out. Need to Breathe sounds like a really great idea. This is Ominous Woods and the fog kicking in, by the way. Need to Breathe sounds like a really great idea, but in execution, it means that all other armor is basically useless. Hey, Pops, I found one of your corpses. Oh, round mirror shades. Those are a dime a dozen. Shovel. Goodbye. That's how you get rid of those. Let's go up. Go back down. There's a building directly above me. That's why there's all this cobblestone. Yeah, Ferg says, I found the dangers of quicksand. Uh-huh. Should have made a minecart. Would have been faster. I think this is the spawn dome. The spawn dome now. There's some outdoor biomes that just don't work very well, that are nether biomes or overworld biomes that I thought would be good but aren't. Yes, get dissolved by acid. Okay. Go over here. Yeah, this is the starting. Moving target. Gotcha. Okay. I'm locked at 0 on the wither stuff. I'm trying to remember if there's another monorail going out this way. Let's go see. Yes, there is. I'm gonna go back here, though. I heard that, skeleton. Don't you dare shoot at me. Shalt not pew pew. Gotcha. I didn't need to do that. Whatever. Let's go back to the jungle bungalow. The jungalow. What about the gun you were messing with yesterday? The gun I was messing with. Oh, the shotgun? I run out of ammo for that. I need to make more. I need to make more shotgun rounds, and they were incendiary shotgun rounds. You blast somebody's face off, and then while they're burning, you know, it would just be evil. Let's see if I can make some more. I can make some more ammo for it on stream so people can see what it's like with tech guns. I'm going to go down here. You go in there. You go in there. I'm going to put you in there for the time being. See, I already have a pair of these things. They're dime a dozen. Okay, I'm going to put this away. Get this out. Got shotgun shells in it. So ammo press, shotgun, and I think it is. Oh goodness gracious! I wish I had that mod. Is this copper? That is copper. Lead. Yeah, there we go. Up here, so you can change it to pistol rounds, shotgun rounds, rifle, sniper. You do this with some gunpowder, and it will output some shotgun shells. How about now? And wha-bam! Yeah, we have a lot of mods in this channel. That was an awesome thing. Yeah, so you get shotgun shells, right? And I think it is blaze powder. You remember this chem lab that we've got down here that's got lava pumping into it? I think it's this. Every 8. There we go, incendiary shotgun shells. And these things are amazing. Makes a very nice loud noise, and it sets things on fire. If you're close range, it's insta-death for most stuff. Let's put those back. Now I think we can do this. We go up here. The 4 rounds that were in there got used up. I can actually, I'm just gonna keep those and put these in here. There we go, fully loaded shotgun. I've got this stuff called those are my spare sniper rounds, incendiary sniper rounds. Nope. Yep. Okay, biofuel. You get a biotank. This is biofuel from Mechanism that works with tech guns, and it just basically you crush stuff up to make this, and when you put it in here, you get an empty biotank. It makes a full biotank. That's it. It's really simple. Add that to the stack. See, on this, I've got incendiary ammo. I've got regular shotgun rounds, but right now my gun's loaded with incendiary rounds, and I got a whole bunch of those. That's my auto eat food. I really do like tech guns. Tech guns has turned out to be a very, very nice mod. Greetings in the land of Ick. Hey, Mallrat. Mallrat's sick also. His sinus is rebelling as well. I hope you're feeling better, at least to a certain degree, Mallrat, because, yeah, someone to snuggle with. God, that's delicious water. Gunpowder, 2 soft metal, and 1 hard metal. Gotta love the cheap ammo. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things I like about the shotguns. They're pretty easy to make stacks and stacks of ammo for. Okay, it's daytime. There's my nether portal. Whee. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. Hang on. Dum 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 dum. Okay, I was gonna get iron nuggets. Nuggets. Make 2 of these bad boys. Put that back. I'm gonna put 1 there, and put 1 right there. Okay, now we can go for a rail ride. Actually, it's fine. Now, whee! And my boots aren't damaging because I forgot to turn the setting off. Not. Uh-oh. That's what I thought. Seriously? Thank you. I thought the atomic disassembler would do better. Put it on slow. With that. Okay, I gotta remember. We came in... I think we were gonna go this way. I'm gonna go past the vines. Okay. Hello, Piney USA. What's going on? First thing, I can't argue with my dog when she jumps up next to me. Just sort of sigh and scratch her head. Aerodynamic says, I've got a combat shotgun and a bolt-action rifle. I have a combat shotgun. Nice pump action. And I had a bolt-action rifle. I shelved it for a sniper rifle. Was folding laundry and a gas scream scared the bejesus out of me, says Pirate Bolt. Here's an evil thing that I've done with this mod pack, okay? Ghasts have an audio file that they tap into that plays. It recycles certain sounds over and over again. I silenced them. So you can't actually tell until you see a ghast or until they fire at you. You won't hear them wandering around in the overworld. That is intentional. I've got a small building set up in a lavender field biome, biome, basically stone walls and a field of crops. I think I've seen your base. Dun 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 dun. Boo! Wow, this is a long run. I hope somebody's down here. Something. Just riding the rails. There's a ghast. See? No idle sound. Oh dear. Jumping up and over. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. See a dome ahead. I think it is a desert of some kind. I think I see a cactus. I think this is a mesa. Foxbot Games. Ban your corpse, Fox. Yeah, this is a mesa biome. And I don't think anybody owns it, and I think it's a dead end. I'll tell you what, hang on just a second. I'm going to check something. I have a wither thing that I need to get rid of, and it probably is only going to clear when I disconnect. In the meantime, I'm going to try and see if I can get the interaction program going again. It's right there, dude. You got the... Oh. Not gonna work. Close, close. Okay. Okay, it's not working. Sorry. Let me log back in. There we go. We can go back to game footage, but I'll tell you what I will do is I'll do that. I'll do it manually. Have some Vaygrim vision. Oh, this is a oil sand block. I don't think I know what to do with that, but yeah. Something died here right before somebody logged out. Zoom out real quick. Check the map. Yeah, there's no monorails coming off of this route. Okay, so let's go back this way. Just gonna ride the rails and find weird places to go. Box butt games. New job description is professional cat herder. Yeah, somebody has to keep the idiots in line. That's Berg's job now. This is where these are spaced out just enough. There we go. I got it. Okay. Let's look at the map real quick. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Yep, I know where I want to go. This way. Hally-ho! Oil sand drops bitumen, which you can process in a magma crucible for crude oil. Cool. I didn't know that. This is one of my favorite domes. I would love to make a base in one of these, but this is dumb. Need a better pickaxe. Mushroom Island. Aquadomes, hydrodomes are now possible as well. We can actually have domes that will have ocean biome or coral reef, which I think would be really awesome. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go over here. And see, there should be mushrooms in here, but there aren't. I don't know why. There's something odd about the world gen that we still need to work out. Crude oil to make... Oh, you used crude oil to make plastic for tech guns. I used trees. Grass. That is from the next biome outside. Weird. Okay. There are no other... No, it's not true. There is an exit. Go over here. Let's go this way and see what happens. Vaygrim is environmentally friendly. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, I used trees and water, tree logs and water, to make my raw rubber that I turned into plastic. 2 domes north of spawn, and the fairy dome is one east of me. Oh, we need to go see that one, I think. So you get this cross connection. Okay, tell you what we're gonna do. On. This looks like it is. That worked well. Let me clear this out real quick. Oh, this is a roofed forest. This is a nice one. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Got my shotgun. There's a spider over here somewhere. Is Speedray. You are dead. Dead. Okay, we go over here. Pig. Hi, pig. Dead. Cooked pork. Mmm. Alex Plays, thank you very much for the follow. Go this way. Borkins, no. Yep, Borkins is dead. Sorry, Mallrat. Zombie on glass. Yeah. I'm ready to be ambushed. Come on. See, there's a desert biome right there. Right next to a quagmire. That makes sense. Whatever. We've got some dead forest and some phantasmagoric inferno. There's plenty of lava in the overworld, that's for sure. I see a lost city over there. One over there. This is the desert. Uh-oh. A lot of these tracks need to be cleared first time. It's just a thing. Okay. I think this was the original starting dome. Okay, I turned on Pops' waypoint. He is north of me by quite a ways. There we go. Nice, good headshot. Ooh, what are you? There we go. Disintegrate. I love the biogun. It's super cheap for ammo. I can shoot it all day long. Ah. No. Bad creeper. No donut. Okay, let's go this way. The biogun's great. A lot of the guns are actually inspired by Unreal Tournament. It took me a while to figure that one out, but yeah. Okay. Pops is 2 domes north of spawn. If we find his place and then go east from him, we can see this weird dome that he found. I think it's a Mystic Grove. That's my theory. Oh, that's a husk. Thank you very much, Alex. That's a 1.12 mod that a mob that I'm still not really used to. There's new stuff in 1.12. Gonna do a drive-by. Eh, too far. Oh, that was a waste of ammo. Oh, actually, we're doing pretty good. Never mind. Something died here. Still going. I love the monorail system. There's also tunnels underneath subways in certain parts of the map. Subways are more rare. I think the monorails are cool. But the monorails don't have pure air. They're still poisoned. It's just you're less likely to get ambushed by stuff in the monorails. My favorite gun that is kind of early game to get is the golden revolver. Ugh. Okay, one thing I'm noticing very interesting. This is a savanna. Oh, got numerous zombies that time. And of course, the atomic disassembler still hits like a truck. Oh, Eridani's on here somewhere. Lighter! Woo! I'm trying to look at what this is. It looks like there's a village that generated right up next to the glass. There's still a lot of bugs with vanilla village generation and how it interacts with lost cities. I kind of want to keep them on, but they really do generate some really ugly structures like that. And there's a cobblestone pillar going straight through glass. Okay. Let's go. No, I won't. Thanks to whoever banned that person. I'm at spawn getting stiff. Dim dim. There's a little bit of ominous woods. Woo! Up and over. We are now going through Outback. This is one of the that's one of the biomes. It's going to be getting yanked because it just doesn't fit. It's extra desert with a couple of trees in it. Ominous woods. His flat snot different than the slimy snot coming out of my face holes. Gross. Man, Pops, you're ways out here. This is a big ominous woods biome. By the way, this is one of my... Stay that way. One of my favorite map modes for journey maps. Oh. Alex, arbitrary Alex gave me something. Thank you, Alex. Slimy snot is pretty splatty. Ooh. Okay. Hello? Ah. Doo-doo-doo. Wow. Flower field. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Squid over here? They're at an underground water thing. Ah. Okay. Flower field is kind of pretty, but no trees. Okay, so Pops is over here. Where was it? Was it east of you, Pops? Go over to Pops' place. I'm going to have to get some coffee here in a minute because my throat is going out. Oh. Land of agitated sinuses, pretty much. This should be Pops' dome right here. Oh, God. Forgot about that. I've found that before. I'm going to do this. Let's see. Oh. Am I making it? Thank you. Yeah, sure. I put about 6 in. Okay. That was harrowing. I almost died. I'm going to go ahead and jump back on and see if I die between here and there. Yep, that name is Pollen. Says Morant. Clear this out. And get our minecart back. I really need to change that setting. It's Pops. He's got same tools, same armor I do. Whee. Oh, what are these? Oh, ground light. These are from Modern Lights. Wait, what? When did we put Modern Lights in the pack? I forgot about that. There's a mod in the pack I forgot about. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, okay. This is Pops' place. I have found your place before, Pops. I found your fields. They're very nice and nicely laid out and everything. There's some tech guns, lanterns. Looks really nice. I like it. I think the lanterns are better than torches. Wonder twin powers activate. My idea for a wasteland was to replace all water with the poison water. I can't do that, though. I don't know unless you... Well, I mean, we could do that. If we customize the biome files and Biomes of Plenty, we could do that. For some reason, Ernest running in circles yelling, Chuck, Bobby, help! Came to mind when you made that noise. Anyway. Yeah, he's got a really nice base here. Oh, what is that? Oh, Umbran wood. This is the tree wood that comes out of ominous woods. Ominous woods, forests. Now in a jar. He made that for me. Thank you very, very much. Mystic Grove is east of here. Theo, I don't know what that means. I'm guessing that's a typo. Yep, okay. So, east this way. Yeah, he's got windy gardens here in his dome, whereas I had a whole bunch of... Wow. I had a whole bunch of jungle gardens? Yeah. Or tropical gardens, whatever they're called. So, we have different starting produce, so to speak. Booster, 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 booster. Whee! Added in modern lights in favor of RF lux. Right, I forgot about that. Not in the redstone controlled, but they look nicer. Biome Tweaker. But you do evil. It's evil, however. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Bye, Pops. I have coffee. Oh, it's good. Oh my god. Really good coffee. Run faster, Pops. Oh well. Trying to motivate him. Wow, this thing is far. Here's a weird thing. There's a dead end monorail tunnel. There's no T intersections in the monorails. That is, I think, either a glacier. I think that's a glacier. Right next to a polar chasm. I kind of like the glacier and polar chasm biomes. They're fun. Get to run into polar bears. Thing is swarming with enemies. Beware! Woo! Oh. Wow, the building next to this exploded. Oh, I think I see it. Whee! Hop up on the mud, hop up on the glass. This is desert. He's lost it. Not like he's crazy, like he misplaced something. I'm gonna walk back to this intersection. I'm kind of excited to see Dragon Racer's death count on this pack. Right now, myself and I think DC leaderboard. Yeah, I have 10 deaths and Boxbot has 8, but Dragon Racer's been too busy to play. I am 100% sure once he puts himself to it, he will exceed my death count easily. Okay, this section of the tunnels are decimated. Let's see. This is a what? That does not look... Who do I score? That was the desert I just came from. That goes under a city. I'm just going to go this way and see what there is. This is coniferous forest. Coniferous. Bump. Well, I really like this one too. I think this would be great for a base. You could do some kind of higher up in the trees kind of stuff. I think that'd be really neat. Maybe it's the other way? Let's find out. The monorails are a great way to show off the world gen and see parts of the world. It's really nice. I like it. Think your dome's the next one over, says Kugas. Ow. Random piece of iron. I'm going up this way. Somewhere around here, there is a dome. There's an intersection. I'm going to see what this next dome this way is, then we can come back. So much map being explored. Woo! We are trying to actually make a pack that's got motivation in it, you know? A reason to go out into the greater wide world and not just hunker down in one place and mine under your base and, you know, whatever else. We're trying to make a reason to explore and distribute things out in the overworld, so you have to go outside the domes. So, you know, fingers crossed that we achieve that. Right now, the mod list is... Kleenex. Right now, the mod list is fairly locked down. It's about 103 mods. Honestly, that's a few mods higher than I kind of wanted. I wanted to have it under 100. Let me see where this is. Die. Stupid skeleton. Okay. Let's save that. Oh, geez, that's way over there. I didn't even see what this one is. This is a swamp, I think? Bayou, yeah. George. Okay. I think Bayou's nice. I like it. It was one of the more interesting choices, I think, for biomes inside the domes. I want to try and see if I can get the coral reef working, though. I think that'd be awesome. We've been riding the rails for like 45 minutes now. Gotcha! Yep. Awesome. It is that way. I might need to check the map and make sure I don't make a wrong turn. Come back. Ah, this part I hate. Okay. Tempted to get a pickaxe out just specifically for breaking the cart. No use. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's straight shot. Awesome. Let's go! Yes! Currently bashing my head against the UI for a tile entity. It makes me sad. Some rail riders would make this. I had rail riders, but you default the option on for it using the durability of your boot, so I basically almost killed myself from poison gas. Thanks for that. So I was using rail riders initially. But your product tried to kill me. I'm going to sue. No, I'm not. That's silly. I think there is a monorail over here. Let's go see. It looks like I might have to excavate. Maybe. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. I see something weird. It looks like plants. Why this doesn't work? I'm sad to say. There we go. Good grief. Go with Charlie Brown. Go this way. There's a birch forest. Doesn't make a birch forest base in a heartbeat. Seem to be on the short list of people that like birch. Everybody else either hates it or they just think it looks weird, quote unquote. I see. I almost didn't make it. Die. Really? Oh god, witches are such a pain in the neck. Put that there. Okay. What? Oh yeah, I'm still waiting for the poison to wear off. 20 seconds left. Thank you. And I also got slowed. Why do I have mining fatigue? I had a food or something? No. I'm just gonna wait. Sword will break it in 2 swipes. That's good to know. There we go, and the other stuff wore off. Yay! I'm just going to wait here for a second so my health comes back. Okay, I got some. Yes, slowness does stink. I generally hate fighting witches. They have... it's like they have resistance. Some of the weapons and tech guns. Whoops. Put that back down. This! Here we go. Zoom! I got my health back. This is the Mystic Grove. It's the overpowered biome. Here we go. Magic wood. It's flowering oak. Okay, that's just an oak tree. Jacaranda. Nice mixture of woods in here. You can make a nice base out of this. They have pretty annoying vines instead of just annoying vines. That is a... oh, I can't remember. Glowflower. You can use them as light sources. So this stuff... get down here, and it gives you regeneration as long as you sit in the water. I think they made it to where you cannot bucket it out anymore. It used to be that people would get buckets and make little pools of it back at their base. I don't think you can do that anymore. But this is the quote-unquote fairy biome that Pops was talking about. And I think it's really gorgeous. I'd make a base here. Magic trees. Jacaranda trees. We got some blue hydrangeas. Blue azure bluet. This is blue. We've got some pink daffodils. Here's some of the glow flowers. They're really nice. Fart water. Blue milk caps. Ah! Glub glub. I think I see. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Somebody was here. It's just like a mixture. It's a hodgepodge of all trees. Shrubs, normal dandelions, normal mushrooms. Real pretty, though. I have grand plans for my dome, says Ferg. What kind of dome? What's your biome, Ferg? You must have particles turned down. You're not seeing the fairies. Particles all. Brightness, bright. I have clouds off. I have entity shadows off. Fancy, maximum. I have everything turned on for the most part that needs to be turned on. So I'm not sure. Are you using a texture pack maybe? Oh, here's another mushroom growing up through a tree. That's weird. Gotcha. I see little sparkles periodically, just barely. Oh, there's one. I see it. There's some of the fairies. Let's see if I can go over here and see some of these things. There you go. Hopefully the wipe is seeing this. I don't know if you can capture them anymore. Once upon a time you could with other mods, but... Oh. I don't know. Maybe they despawn after a while and they have to start respawning. Or maybe they only spawn during the day. I'm seeing more of them now, though. See, there's more over here. 1, 2, 3, right in view. Here's more over here. Oh, you know what I need? I need the lily pad. I need another one, too. I need a second lily pad. Let me just... Ow! Who shot me? Aha, there you are. You're dead! Ah! That is a hole with a fairy in it. That's a fairy hole. Very technical term. You know, you can't just spot fairy holes everywhere. You gotta look for them. You gotta keep an eye out for a fairy hole. Is there one down there? There's some sugar cane. That's nice. Actually, let's go on the outside of the wall. Look, its wings off, says Mole yeah, Pirate of Old says I would live there. Mallrat's sick. He's feeling particularly malicious this evening. Here we go. I just need one more. Thank you. No more. I don't think they're any different underground. Oh, some mushrooms. That's nice. Get visited by the fatties. By the fatties. Yes. Glub glub. I can't remember if you can breathe under... No, you can't breathe underwater anymore. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, okay. Back in like 1.6.4, this biome and this regenerative water, it did not tick down on air. So you could just submerge yourself in the stuff and breathe and heal constantly. Kind of overpowered. Get over here. Yeah, I think this is pretty. This is real nice. I'd live here. Fairies off in the distance. Eventually spawning in your house, annoying the piss out of you. The fairies bite you. What do you expect them to do? The Mallrat says, Giant butterfly net. I'm only doing what playing countless Zelda games has taught me to do. Unfortunately, he's right. Okay, let's see. We need to start getting back to my place, which is that way. Whee! Hand glider, away! And there's a tunnel that way. Hey! Round. Boop. Okay. This will go through Pops' place. Bah. Crunch. Bird. Okay. Whee. We're going to head back to my place. At least I don't go, hey, listen. I have never played, like personally played, a Zelda game. Ever. I had a friend that had a Ultra Nintendo or whatever that had the first Zelda game. Like the very first one that came out. And I remember I was not a kid. That's how old I am. But I'd go over to his house and hang out and whatever. And he would play through it constantly, and I kind of watched. But I've never personally played a Zelda game. There's a lot of the Zelda tropes, especially in the modern games, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and yada, 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 that I have no clue how those things work. Let's go over here, and then I'm just going to... Whoop! No, 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 no. I think we're going to hit the spawn dome. Then I'll have to make a left and go back to mine. It was a natural back to tank. Yes, it was. Only Zelda game I played was the gold cart on the NES. Yeah. They didn't have the gold cart, but I mean, they had the original one. Well, maybe it was the gold cart. I can't remember, but he was pretty much already playing it when I'd get there. So, I was about to say, is it going to go? Could go up. I don't know why I did that. Why not? Ironically, the first one I ever played was the one for the Game Boy. Why is that ironic? I don't get it. You lost me. We discovered, by the way, you can use quicksand. You get a bucket, and you get a bucket of quicksand. You can pour that quicksand into a hole and use it to actually hydrate crops. Works. This should go back to my place. Harry Downey Tribal is still on the server with me. Howdy ho. Back to the jungle bungalow. Bungalow, the gold one should have been the original, so long as you don't mean the side scroller. No, not the side scroller. I don't. Bye. That's a trick I learned by accident. You can use the shotgun to actually, the pellets hit the projectile for gas and reflect it back at them. Here, Donnie waved at me. Okay, let's get this bad boy back out. Go back inside. Step down the stairs to the lower work area here. I'm just gonna... dirt and silty dirt. Those in there. That goes somewhere else. Here Donnie says, oh, I heard that gassed on your stream. I was like, oh God, no. Yeah. Let's put that, and that in there. I have a cow in a jar. Yes. Indeed. I have some pork chops. Then I need to go stick in the fridge. Nope. Yep. Oh, before I forget, let's get my chest plate and charge it back up with air. The cow needs to go... Can I stick it up there? Does that count? I don't know if it counts. I don't know. We'll see. I need to actually... This is kind of... I need to get the fridges and put them right here and then put some... No... Yeah, I was going to do a fridge here, and then put a corner cabinet in the middle and stick that on top. That was weird. Part of the model disappeared. Nope. Boop. Put my armor back on. We go upstairs. I've got one water spot. 2 water spots. Now, just walk right across them. Nice, easy, simple. And we're at 1 hour and 55 minutes. My God. Back down here. I actually have a system for my fridges. This is all the raw crap. And this is all of the, it's been processed at least one step. Like sugar. You have to get sugar cane and turn it into sugar. Cooked chicken. Cooked rabbit. Cooked turkey. You get those from traps from Harvestcraft. Harvestcraft traps are amazing, okay? What you do is you get... Aaron Downey left. You left me alone. You get some, like, melon, right? Or we can do some soybeans. Nope, wrong thing. The presser. You get 1 soybean, you put it in. Time to go grab dinner. Game Boy Link's Awakening. 1988 or so. Yes, I was in high school when the original, Link for the Game Boy came out. So yeah, you do soybeans in this. You'll get some silken tofu, which you can use for cooking recipes as a meat substitute, which is nice. And then you get grain bait, right? Or if you put, like, I think melon. No. Can't remember. There's different kinds of bait. Put that back. Is it raspberry? Maybe this is it. Raspberry or grapes or cranberry, something like that. Yeah, fruit bait. There's 3 different kinds of bait that you can actually make. Boop. And what you do, go upstairs. It's a really great feature that I actually do like in Harvestcraft. See, this is just a ground trap. There's one that you can put in the water as well for fish and whatnot. And I put this in here, and it will get used, and then we have a chance of getting one thing. And, like, I could put this in here. And so, if you go to bait, veggie bait, fish trap bait. Yeah, these are the ones for the ground trap, and this is for the fish trap. So, like this, you can make it, or... Don't sneak up on me. Rude. He wasn't he was walking up to me, but whatever. So uses. This is how you can get some early game protein. The traps are super cheap to make. This stuff is super cheap to make if you've got some other fruits and veggies that you can press. So you can actually get leather and chicken stuff and, like, bone and feathers, rabbit's feet, which is used for nothing, rabbit hide, which you can make into normal leather, and raw chicken. And, like, the veggie bait, you can get a lot of similar stuff. Pork chops, mutton, venison, raw chicken. You do the grain bait, it's very similar overlap of things. And if you do, like, the fish bait, you can get tons of different kinds of fish. The puffer fish, the different kinds of vanilla fish, and a lot of the, like, eel, the weird Harvestcraft fish. Anyway, it's great. I really like the traps. The traps are dope. I have a thing over here. I made it to see if I could get squid to spawn. They won't spawn. I'm going to put some water traps in here and see some fish traps and see if I can get some fish stuff. Johnny says I need food. Excuses. This Moab says I was 7. That makes me feel hideously old. Thank you, honey. I'm going to put that there. I don't need that for right now. Let's go over here. Put that away. Whatever. Okay, real quick before we go, I was going to look at Cyberware. Okay. Lungs. Lungs slot. Oh, those are the original parts. Hang on. Adrenaline pump. Boost strength and speed when in low health. Subdermal spikes, synthetic skin. Suppresses immune system response. Less resistant to disease and poison? What? Okay, metabolic generator. Uses calories to produce energy. Yeah. No negative effects from food and drink. We don't really have any. Hyperoxygenated can additional speed while sprinting. Ooh, that's nice. Additional oxygen regenerates slowly, sets additional oxygen underwater. Cardiovascular harnesses the body's electrical pulses to generate power for the actual tanks. Heals last hit after a long delay, so that's healing. Wired reflexes, that's crazy. Muscle replacements, bone lacing, citrate enhancement. Marrow battery stores energy. Sounds horrifying. Quick draw flywheels. Oh, this is all mechanical stuff. Neural contextualizer. Automatically switch to the right tool. Consciousness transmitter. Keep some XP after death. Weird. Ender jammer. Yeah. Cortical stack. Saves experience in a capsule after death. HUD lens. Distance enhancer. Zoom in on distant objects. Heals when close to full health. Okay. Ultra denses and capacitors. Radio broadcaster slightly increases cyber zombie spawns nearby. Ew. Threat matrix calculator. High chance to dodge attacks when in light or no armor. That's terrifying. Low light vision. Liquid refraction. See better underwater. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe there are no lungs things in here. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Ball bracers, implant spurs, aquatic propulsion systems, deployable wheels. Left cyberarm, right cyberarm. And then there's rewired. Polymer riot shield. I need to test those. AR visor. Electrochromatic glass. Yeah. Thermoptic camouflage. Lets you go invisible, basically. Oh, Eridani's back. Projects the carbon shell around the user, protecting against minor attacks. What? Aegis defense matrix. Derps. Delayed ender repositioning system. Uses 30 power per... Basically, when you fall, I think it teleports you and saves you from taking fall damage or something. Cyber stomach. Plasteel fist. That's weird. Rail riders, yeah. Keeping a foot ahead on the tracks of life. That's not even funny. Block arrows if you see it coming. Very oddly specific. Ender convergence device. Based on early teleportation attempts, the ECD. Compressed oxygen implant is one of them. What? One of the lung things? Yeah, it lets you hold your breath longer underwater. I was looking at this one. Based on early teleportation attempts, the ECD teleports items to the... Oh, it's an item magnet. Okay. Anyway, we're still working on beds over here. Wasted. Bear with us. It's going slow, but I think at most a week or two out. I would like to get it out by mid-March, but I'm not going to push it out before it's ready because that would be dumb. So yeah. Just, be patient. Keep that in mind. It was right there. Why did you... Oh, God. I need to turn off. I remember why I have this off now. There's no augments for Need to Breathe. It's too new and has no API to speak of. Yeah, but I didn't know if you had anything that would resist, like potion effects. Like something that would make you resistant to weakness potions or poison potions, stuff like that. Because all he's doing is using the potion effects. I just thought. Anyway. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for hanging out and keeping me company and whatnot. The cyber heart should prevent weakness. Okay. That's good to know. That's at least the start. There's weakness and slowness, and I know there's ways to counteract slowness with more speed, basically. Cardiomechanic pump stops weakness, yeah. But yeah, it was, you know, we have a vision for the pack. We have a specific idea, but there are some parts that they don't quite connect and mesh together, and we're trying to get them to work together. Now, fortunately, speaking of Mallrat 208, we have somebody as talented as him in our community. He hates it when I do this, so I'm just going to do it. Ha 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 ha. We have somebody as talented as he is and is willing to help us in certain problems like this, where we have two things that obviously look like they should fit together, but they don't, or there is no mod that crosses that gap for us. And he's been very, very nice about helping connect the dots on certain things and get certain things working together. He's got a mod that he is working on that is going to be pretty integral to how armor works in the pack, if we can get it up and working with him and helping him getting it tested. We had mods made by him in GrimCo R&D that were brand new. There were mods we needed a specific purpose for, like his scrap system that they did not really exist out there. And we got something to help us do that. We had, in Coop Life, we had mods that were created because of. So yeah, it's one of those things. So the pack is being worked on over the next 2 weeks. There's going to be some people in the community, GrimCo employees, people that help with the pack, help run the servers, help run the League of Ordinary Gamers. They're GrimCo employees or admins. Any of those people will have access to it already. If they want to set up a server themselves later this week, that's going to be happening. So if you're a patron of one of those people, like Dark Preacher or Fergcraft or actually Fergcraft, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But basically, yeah, if you're a patron of one of those people and you have been supporting them, they're probably going to be setting up a server. Some of them might here over the course of the next week or so. I'm going to be trying to see if I can get a version of it released. A version of it that is at least semi-release ready slightly ahead of time, and maybe see if folks like Direwolf20 or Bacon Donut or some of the other guys out there that do big Twitch streaming, see if they want to play it and just poke at it and show it off a little bit. But for the most part, keep your eyes open for the next 2 weeks. It should be coming out, fingers crossed. We'll see. But again, I'm not putting it out until it's actually ready to be put out. So thank you very much, everybody. Do not forget, you can go to vaygrim.com/streaming to keep up with my schedule. You can just go to vaygrim.com and poke around. There's a drop-down menu. We got all sorts of stuff over there, like the my calendar and the community calendar for different events happening in League of Ordinary Gamers. We actually have the shop at shop.vaygrim.com, where you can buy cool t-shirts, hats, of course, coffee mugs to your heart's content. And it's not just stuff for me. It's great stuff for merch for people like the Dark Preacher, Saffron, and a whole bunch of other folks in the community. My wife, Miss Moab, actually has a t-shirt if you ever want to send some money the Coffee Fairies way. Otherwise, I'll see you folks later. Have a good one. Tomorrow night, I will be back with Subnautica. I cannot wait to dive back into it. I haven't touched it in a week, and I've been going into the withdrawals for it. So I will see you folks later.